Now, Karoline Leavitt was also asked about that sit down between the president of South Africa and President Trump, and where Trump played a video for the South African president. Take a look at those questions.
Sure. The president showed a video that he said showed more than 1,000 burial sites of white South Africans that he said were murdered. We know that that was not true and that the video wasn't showing that. So I wonder, why did the president choose to show that?
True, Yamiche?
It's not true that the video was showing a burial site. It is unsubstantiated that that's the case.
No, it is true that that video showed the crosses that represent.
Which is what the president claimed.
The video showed images of crosses in South Africa about white farmers who have been killed and politically persecuted because of the color of their skin. And those crosses are representing their lives. Those crosses are representing their lives in the fact that they are now dead and their government did nothing about it. Are you disputing that there's no...
The fact that the video showed what the president claimed it showed, because it did not show that. But even more, what I'm asking you is who at the White House...
No, it did show that. It showed white crosses representing people who have perished because of racial persecution.
Verifies the videos that the president shows, and what protocols are in place when there's unsubstantiated information being put out for the world and world leaders to show?
Yamiche, what's unsubstantiated about the video? The video shows crosses that represent the dead bodies of people who were racially persecuted by their government. In fact, the Associated Press, of all places, has a picture of that very monument, and the caption from the Associated Press is, "Each cross marks a white farmer who has been killed in a farm murder." So it is substantiated, not just by that video and the physical evidence that everybody saw on display in the Oval Office, but also by another outlet in this room, the Associated Press. So you should take it up with them if you believe the claim is unsubstantiated, and that's a ridiculous line of questioning. John, go.
Heated exchange there between Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt, a reporter there at the press briefing room. Aaron Navarro now joins us. He's live outside the White House. Aaron, what else stood out to you in that press conference?
Yeah, I'll start just following that exchange when it comes to South Africa. Our CBS confirmed unit found that the issue with that specific bit of the video of those crosses is that they're meant, according to the protesters who put up those crosses, they're meant to represent all farmers who have been killed in these incidents in South Africa, not just white farmers, but as well as black and other race farmers. There was also talk of this cryptocurrency dinner in the Washington, D.C. area tonight, where essentially 220 guests that had spent the most money on the president's cryptocurrency coin will be invited to this dinner. Reporters, including our own Nancy Cordes, pressed the White House press secretary a little bit on that. Take a listen to their exchange.
The president has been asked about this. He has addressed this. I have also stated previously from this podium that the president is abiding by all conflict of interest laws that are applicable to the president. And I think everybody, the American public, believe it's absurd for anyone to insinuate that this president is profiting off of the presidency. This president was incredibly successful before giving it all up to serve our country publicly. And not only has he lost wealth, but he also almost lost his life. He has sacrificed a lot to be here, and to suggest otherwise is frankly completely absurd. Libby, go ahead.
Now, it's not uncommon for lobbyists, fundraisers to kind of buy access, at least to events where the president will attend, such as fundraisers. That has happened before. What's, of course, new about this is that cryptocurrency angle that is tied directly to the president's name. And then going back real quick to Israel, the White House press secretary there, Karoline Leavitt, mentioned that the president had a call with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, where they talked not only about the killings of the Israeli embassy workers in Washington, D.C. last night, but as well said that they did discuss a potential deal with Iran in regards to their nuclear weapons and stockpile, their ability to create nuclear weapons. So that was also a topic of discussion and has been something that the president has been working towards in the Middle East for at least a couple months now.
Aaron Navarro live outside the White House for us. Thanks so much, Aaron.